I don't know why. Okay, we're live also on YouTube. So we're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I just literally have like 10 minutes to go live. So we're going to go super rapid onto this topic today. And I want to talk about for you guys something. Oh yeah, for the ones that are wanting to earn extra income, which is like £1,000, maybe 500, whatever that is, or 300. That's really up to you. Just drop hashtag hybrid. That will definitely help out. Hey Andy, Cara, Sasha, Martina, comment tu vas? Ça va bien? Oliver, so cool to see you guys. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how, what was the title? What having an extra income does to you. Now, this is not actually anything in terms, this is actually skills I'm going to tell you. I was in the car the other day, yesterday, with one of my friends, and we were talking about, I hadn't seen her for such a long time, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Like, what's going on? What's new?" She's like, "Are you still, still building the business, you know?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm still building it, still, still selling, still recruiting, still talking about my supplements, still, doing." She's like, "I could not do what you do." Now she's in the she works a 9 to 5, is a dog sitter, but also is a like, what does she do? She does she's somebody that does numbers, right? An accountant or something like that. Like very, very, very numbers thing. Not my thing, not at all. Don't talk to me about numbers. I just know where to get the drink. You can order it. That's it. All my accountant stuff, it goes to my accountant. I can care less about the numbers and stuff. It just doesn't excite me, right? I know more or less, but that's it. And so I was talking to her, and she's like, I couldn't do what you do. And this is my message for you guys. You don't need to do what I do. What you do need to know is, what are you wanting in your life? What is it that you're wanting to change? Andy, to Kiara, to Sasha, to Martina, what is it that you are wanting to change in your life that you're like, I want to know how I can get better at it? You're probably not wanting to generate more than 1 million in terms of turnover with the team. That's not your thing. That for me is where we're heading, right? I'm like, yes, I'm excited. Let's go. Now, in order to have a certain turnover, you have to build character. You have to be able to handle it, right? Can you handle it? Which is my number one. Number one is understanding the skills. Understanding that everybody can have an extra income. It's just understanding what you're good at. What is your gift? What are you wanting? Right? Because everybody's different. And everybody's wanting £1,000. Not everybody's wanting 500. Not everybody's wanting 1,000. But what is it that the £1,000 would be the reward? Right? The skills is understanding, what would it enable me to do? Right? What would you do with £1,000? Maybe take your kids to Disneyland. Maybe it's the fact that you can, provide them a good university. Maybe it's being able to invest in stocks. Maybe it's to be able to go on holiday with your girlfriends next month. What would that be, right? How can you get to that other side, right? Now, skills is going to require you to face yourself. One of the reasons why I love sales is because it doesn't care who you are, it doesn't care your background, it doesn't care your degree, it doesn't care if you're white or black, it doesn't care your religion, it doesn't care anything at all. It's based solely on what you do, how you do it, and how you treat others, right? That's why I love skills, because you're going to learn how to sell. You connected to me, you're going to learn how to sell. You connected to me, you're going to learn how to burn. You connected to me, you're going to learn to be a better person. I will tell you that, because I will extract everything that I can from you to being that living, breathing, like, outside of just pulling you all the time, right? If that's something that you want. If not, that's absolutely fine. You can just watch my videos, absolutely cool, right? But it's going to extract you to get there. And I really want you guys to start thinking, like, what is it that I can be good at, right? What is it that I've overcome? How I've overcome it, right? That's one. Number two is, I want you guys to, you have to be a problem solver. So I had an issue today, well, a couple of days ago. It's not really an issue, but I recruited somebody in the team, and she hadn't received a parcel. Now, usually FedEx, you receive it within like 1 or 2 days. You put your order, the next again day you get your product, right? Super easy, super fast, straight to the point. Like, it's that easy, right? Like, we don't beat around the bush, right? And so I was wondering why she wasn't getting a parcel, and I was like, just send me the details, let me see, because like usually you get it, and it's been like a couple of days now, right? And I'm like, it's not normal. Plus, it was over the weekend, so we couldn't check, etc. So I gave her the number of FedEx for her to call, and she's like, I can't get to anyone. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me figure this out, right? You've got to be a problem solver. So I had to go and check, like, why she didn't receive a product, etc. And I didn't realize at the end is that when I called Fitline, when I called PM International, I was like, we're not receiving this order. Like, what's the issue? And she was like, because the address, we only have the postcode. We don't have the address of the physical address. We don't have where we should drop it off. And I'm like, oh. Man, we just had like one job to do. Like it was just that. And clearly because we were just so into, the whole process that I didn't even check to see like if the address was right. She filled it in and I just didn't even connect. But I had to be the problem solver and picking up the phone and getting it done. Those are skills. Like I have to be a fast problem solver. We're not waiting, right? We waited enough times. And then I was like, I had to message the team to say, hey, look, can we get this done? Yes, they got it done. Once we got it done, the email, like I put everything in the email, so everything was circled out, etc. Like I went back and beyond to get this possible. She's really excited about receiving it. I'm like, we gotta get this. Right. Being a problem solver means that you get things done. You get things done straight away. One advice that I heard from one of my girlfriends when she was with someone is that I am somebody, I will say straightforward what I think. Now, it's probably not something that's really great, but at least I say I don't wait 3 days to start talking about it. I'm like, we're jumping on a call today to get this fixed. Why? Because I don't want to hold on to the energy to that. Right. Even if you were like in a relationship or whatever, you don't like something about somebody, we're talking about it now. I need to get it off my chest. I'm not waiting until tomorrow, right? I'm getting it done. That's what a problem solver does. We hear something, we act straight away. We do it, we hear, right? So just like shifting. Last thing I will tell you this is the emotional intelligence. It's the connection, and you probably know, like Sasha to Anthony to Melody to Melanie. You guys know that emotional intelligence is so important. Customer service. Yes, you guys order online. Yes, you guys like when you guys order through Amazon, they ship the product, boom, you've got it, right? There's no real customer service apart from like, hey, tell me the survey. What was it? What did they have? Etc. Like there's no real emotion connected to it, right? Whereas if you buy from me or you buy from anybody else, like I want to know where my parcel is, Andy. I want to know where my parcel is, Melanie. Like I will give you more. And yes, you do have to deal with emotions, but that's part of life. One of the biggest things that I love about this industry is because I get to emotionally be connected to you guys. We're on a journey together now. If you want it forever perfect, if it's only for a season, fine. But if it's for more, go for it. Like I want to be part of that transformation. What will that transformation be for you? Right. And the customer service is understanding how I can help you be a better version of you. I'm part of your transformation. I'm part of la fille de joie, the girl of happiness. I just believe that there's better. Don't tell me that there's not. There is. Like I know there's better in life because I am the living proof and living pudding of it. You got to get to that. It requires work. It's not easy. I'm not saying I'm positive all the time. No, but I choose happiness. Your brain cannot distinguish in between being happy one and being sad. You're either happy or you're sad. You choose. Choose your heart. It's hard to be single. It's hard to not be. It's hard to be in a couple. Like it's hard to love. It's hard not to love. It's hard to be fat. It's hard to be lean. Like some of y'all are like, oh yeah, it's so easy for you to be lean. I've worked my butt to have the body that I have today. Now, does that mean I have to go to CrossFit every? No, you don't. But does that mean that I have to get out of my comfort zone? Yeah, absolutely. Choose your heart. It both are hard. Everything is supposed to, it's not when I say hard, like it just means a sacrifice to get to the other side. What are you sacrificing that you're okay with? You don't want to sacrifice your life being with me? Fine. And I'm probably not the right person. That's okay. But choose it. Choose which one it is. Okay? Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. If you guys don't know, I have the multicultural, multi-ethnic brand on social media to earn at the same time. So if that is you, add hashtag hybrid. If you're looking for an extra 500,000 pounds, that's really up to you. Or 300, really, really up to you. But I kid you not. If it's not with me, I don't really care. Find whatever that is. But having an extra income will have you work on your skills, problem solver, and being customer based. Guys, love you. Appreciate you. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Now I gotta turn off all these platforms.